Assalamu alaikum, dear guys. I'll discuss about current electricity. Okay. First one, R theta equal to R naught 1 plus alpha theta. If you know alpha theta, you can find out, and R naught, geometric temperature, the resistance, okay, and coefficient, and theta is the temperature. Okay. R theta means resistance at temperature theta. Okay. R theta equal to R naught was 1 plus alpha theta, 1 plus alpha theta, and H equal to ms delta theta. It's very important equation you have to remember. In fact, H is heat, M is the mass of any substance. This is the specific heat, okay, and delta theta is the difference of temperature. If you know the difference of temperature and specific heat of any substance or mass of any substance, you can find out the heat, okay. And heat equal to VIT. Here T is time, I is current, is voltage. That means if you know the time of passing current I, voltage V, then you can find out the heat equal to VIT. Either you can write down V square over RT. V square over RT. Moreover, you can write down I square RT. I square RT. Even though you can write down PT. P here power T is time. P is power T is time. Here R is the resistance. I is the current is time. Here current is square. V is the voltage of any conductor of any medium. V square over R T. Here R is the resistance of any conductor of any substance. Okay. And V I H equal to V I T equal to V square over RT equal to I square RT equal to PT. H equal to, you can write down 0.24 VIT. Same formula. This formula and this formula same, just is added 0.25. H equal to H in heat. Let me understand. This is heat of any conductor of any medium. H equal to 0.24 VIT. V is the voltage. I is the current passing through the conductor. T is time. Equal to 0.24 V square over RT equal to 0.24 I square RT equal to 124 PT. P is power, T is time. Okay, you can write down another formula equation. W equal to actually total energy equal to PT over 1000 kilowatt hour. P is power, T is time. Over time you have to divide by 1000 for getting the kilowatt hour. Actually, this is the unit of calculating of our house electricity. Okay, and kilowatt PT over 1000. You can write down VIT over 1000. If question gives you V voltage or current I or time T, then you can find out the consumption of energy. W, okay, and if question gives you voltage and time and resistance, then you can find out the consumption of energy. V square T over 1000 R, just get R, kilowatt per hour. I square RT over 1000 kilowatt per hour. I square RT over 1000. Here, if question gives you RT, then you can apply this formula. Okay, actually the given information by the question, then you can consider or you can take decision which formula you will apply. Okay, from the step or from the information of any problem, you can make decision. Okay, and so that's why you have to remember all formula here. I equal to NAVE. Here, what is N? What is A? What is V? What is E? Here, I is the current, passing current through the conductor, and N is the number of electron, and N is the number of electron. A is the actually area, cross-sectional area of this conductor, of any conductor. B is the net density of the electron. E is the charge of each electron. Okay, if you know the charge of electron E, V, A, N, you can find out the current passing through the conductor. Okay, that's why you have to know the N, A, V, E for finding out the current I through the conductor. I equal to V over R. V is the voltage, R is the resistance of any conductor. If you know the voltage and if you know the resistance, you can find out the current. Okay, I equal to V over R. I equal to V over R plus small r. Here small r is the actual resistance. Okay, and this is the resistance of the cell. R is the resistance of the circuit, and that's why if you know R small r, if you know capital R, if you know V, then you can find out I. R equal to rho L over A. If you know the length here, L is the length of any conductor. L is the length of any conductor. Is the cross-sectional area of any conductor. And the R is the rho is the specific resistance. If you know the specific resistance rho, and you will know the length of any conductor and the cross-sectional area of any conductor, then you can find out the resistance of that conductor. And if you know the resistance R, and if the question gives you the R A, then you can find out the specific resistance. And P equal to V square over R. If the question once if question asks you to find out the power and question gives you the voltage and resistance of a conductor, then you can find out the power P equal to V square over R. V square over R. V here voltage, R is the resistance of a conductor, P is the power. Okay. Moreover, if question gives you the voltage and passing current I, then you can find out the power. P here is the power. Okay. For finding out the power, you can actually know the value of voltage and value of the current. Okay. By these two formula, you can find out the power. P equal to V square over R, P equal to VI. Here, sigma equal to 1 over rho. Sigma equal to 1 over rho. Specific, this is specific resistance and this is conductance. Sigma is conductance, and if you know the specific resistance, then you get conductance. Sigma equal to 1 over rho. You can find out by this formula. L over RA. R is the resistance, is the cross-sectional area of the conductor. L is the length of the conductor. That's why if you know, if question gives you the L, RA, you can find out this conductance. Okay. Series resistance equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R3. Okay, for finding out the series resistance of a conductor, you have to apply this formula. SR equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus W plus R. And if there is given the resistance in connection of parallel, then you have to apply this formula. 1 over RP equal to 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 plus 1 over R3 plus W plus 1 over Rn. Now, IS equal to, what's the formula of this? What's the equation of this? IS equal to small a capital E over capital R plus small n product small r. Here actually series connection of a cell. Here cell, not resistance. The connection of cell, the series connection. Okay. Due to the series connection, you have to apply this formula. IS equal to NE over R plus NR. And so when you get the parallel connection of cells, then you can apply this. I equal to NE over NR plus small r. Internal resistance. Here, small r is internal resistance of any cell. Internal resistance, okay, and capital R the resistance of the circuit. IP due to parallel, IS due to series connection, okay. And just remember, when IP, then MR, capital MR. When IS, then small n, small r, series connection, okay. And I1 equal to R2 over R1 plus R2 I, okay. I is the total current of the conductor. I1 is the current flowing through R1 resistance, okay. When you finding out this I1, then we will use R2 as a numerator. R2 for I1. When you find out I2, then you will apply R1 as a numerator, okay, over R1 plus R2 I and multiply I, okay. Just by this formula you can find out I1 I2. And for Houston wheels, you have to know this formula P over Q equal to R over S. Actually, these are the resistance of 4 arms of Houston wheels. P, Q equal to R over S. P is the resistance of first arm, Q is the resistance of third arm, R is the resistance of second arm, S is the resistance of fourth arm. Okay. In question gives you this you can find out this. Okay. And P over Q equal to IG equal to S over G plus S I. Ig means the current which are passing through the galvanometer. While we find out the current through the galvanometer, that you use the resistance of sharp resistance. S is sharp is a numerator over G plus S multiplied I. This is the total current. Okay, total current I. That means for finding out Is, we just apply G, the resistance of galvanometer, as a numerator. Okay, over G plus S. This formula actually, this formula same. This and this same. Anyway, and I is the total current flowing through galvanometer and shunt. If you want to find out this, then you have to apply this formula. G plus S over S. G plus S over S multiply Ig. And resistance of shunt equal to Ig. Moreover, you have to apply this formula. You can apply this formula. Ig over I minus Ig, capital G, multiply capital G. Okay. And finally, S equal to R over N minus 1. N is how many resistors increased. Okay, the multiplication of resistors S equal to R over N minus 1. R is the resistance of the shunt. R is the resistance of the shunt. Actually, the shunt or ammeter works as a galvanometer. Then we apply this formula. S equal to smaller over N minus 1. Final formula, E1 over E2 equal to L1 over L2. E1, the potential difference of cell 1, and E2 is the potential difference of cell E2, and L1 is the actually neutral point where you get the galvanometer deflection balance point, and 2 neutral point, and 2 neutral point due to the cell E2. Okay, dear guys, these are the total formula related to this current electricity. If you remember this formula, then you can actually do any type of mathematical problem. Moreover, you can solve any type of creative question actually, and you can solve different types of MCQ related problem. Just remember this and try to understand this later and try to fill the inner meaning of this formula. And let me say again, R equal to R naught respect to 1 plus alpha theta H equal to MS delta theta H equal to BIT equal to B square RT equal to I square RT equal to PT H equal to 0.24 BIT equal to 0.24 D square over RT equal to 0.24 I square RT equal to 0.24 PT, and W equal to PT over 1000 kilowatt power, BIT over 1000 kilowatt power, B square T over 1000 R kilowatt hour, I square RT over 1000 kilowatt per hour. I equal to NAVE, I V over R, I V over R plus small r. And R equal to rho capital L over A, P equal to V square over R equal to VI. I equal to, anyway, sigma equal to 1 over rho, sigma equal to 1 over rho equal to L over RA, R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus delta plus Rn, 1 over RP equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 total plus 1 by Rn. Is equal to Ne over R plus N small r, and Ip equal to Ne over N capital R plus smaller. I1 equal to R2 over R1 plus I2I. I2 equal to R1 over R1 plus R2I. P over Q equal to R over S, and G equal to S over G plus SI. Is equal to G over G plus S I. I equal to G plus S over S multiply IG. S equal to IG multiply capital G over I minus IG. S equal to R small r over A minus 1. E1 over E2 equal to A1 over L2. Then if you remember this and if you can understand this, you can solve a lot of problems. Thanks a lot. Assalamu alaikum.